answers come when you spend your time doing some things that aren't a lot of fun. When you do some things that are very exposing. You do some things that are almost uncomfortable for everybody else. Oh my God. See, now this is what happens when you go on the road. Jane's addiction.
I don't have plans for Jane's addiction.
The rumor that wouldn't die may finally be coming true. Of course, it's being called a Jane's Addiction relapse, not a reunion. But for the first time since breaking up 6 years ago, the influential Los Angeles band released
The opening dates in New York City, October 30th and 31st, sold out in minutes, as did 2 Los Angeles shows and the shows in Chicago, Detroit, and Boston.
Hey, how long you guys been hanging out here?
For about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, we stood 3 hours outside of the Roxy, but they wouldn't let us in.
Jane's Addiction originally I was a boy. I think about a day or so ago I became a man.
We got a lot of crowd surfing, a lot of moshing, not heavy moshing, but you know the way this music is, it's more a spiritual thing.
What can you do with love? I can take it and spread it around, and that's what you do as a man. The best thing about it, reuniting, is that the music plays like a drama. It's not techno, it's not rock and roll. It becomes this musical discourse with the people that are there. It explodes.
Do you have fun on stage?
I have the best time of my life on stage.
Sometimes you really do feel like you've got a handle on things, you know? That's when all 4 people think alike. Tonight was one of the funnest shows I've ever played, and I want to rock with those guys more.
Yeah, they want you to, do the whole thing, stick your face in the camera so much and make yourself so obvious. But of course, from another land, you would have already learned that being obvious is so unattractive.
Marilyn Manson, what's going on?
Correct us.
You guys starting a new band on your own here? Is that what's going on here?
Side project, I believe.
Yes?
Apparently we're starting.
I see you guys play together tonight. Is that what's going on?
Apparently we're starting some kind of stand-up act. God knows where.
You got a joke for the stand-up act? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just tough. What's going on? Right here.
Hey.
Why are you yelling?
Happy holidays.
Like that.
You having a good time?
Not at all. This is a nightmare.
It's because it's close to the end, and now you're going to throw your smut at me. You're not.
I think we're ready for Steven if he wants to come in.
This is Steven doing his little backstage warm-up here. We're waiting for him to change, but he's always got to practice first.
He's got to do a little practicing.
Now, normally I don't think I ever see him in the leather pants, even long pants on stage. But
It's everything sex is supposed to be. It's like, to quote a great man, Billy Idol, it's like dancing with yourself. And
Exactly.
How many pairs of tickets do you want to give away?
No, there was 25.
25?
25 pairs.
That's nice. All right, let's give out the numbers here. 61957.
Well, he kept asking Eric questions, and my dilemma is, I really know that one day Eric, like all of us, are going to become saints. It's just the way it goes. I mean, I don't think it's possible to not end up being a saint. You know what? You're asking a lot of questions that are going to force me in a position to judge like one man over another. why don't we just say what's great about playing with Flea? His confidence allows you to have breadth of imagination.
I've been in this business for going on 10 years now, I think, at least, and I don't think I've ever even seen a better looking guitar player in this business. And I don't know, I guess what can you say when he's on stage, that the raw sex appeal he exudes is almost overwhelming. And I'm straight, mind you.
Here to see Dave. Here to see Dave.
We're going to go at 10. So if you'd like to come with us, you're more than invited.
It's like that day, the opening day, the excitement of the opening day. You know, yeah, I'm with my brothers and we're gonna play great, do the best we can. But I could show her a trick in which I make a part of my body disappear into a part of hers. How's that for a trick?
Predictable. That's predictable.
Oh, that was such like a guy thing to say. There are things that I've done on this tour that I like lay awake at night in bed, going, what the did I do? 2 syringes full of blood. No. I went into Fiona Apple's dressing room because I have a crush on her. Not the kind of crush where you want to meet somebody, but you just want them to know. Squirting full syringes of blood, I wrote, Fiona, have fun, love, the end. And then either side of it, I put poinsettias. And it looked kind of pretty. I was like, wow, I hope she likes that. This is our real life, but it's not real life. You know, I'm emotionally hungry.
Love is warm, love is warm. Don't underestimate the power of love. I stake my life on it.
Every love experience that I've ever seen or had has faded away. I've gone through like a lot of tragedies in my life, none that I want to sit here and list.
The Jane's Addiction guitarist Dave Navarro says he was plunged into a life of drug taking by the murder of his mother and his aunt, to which the 15-year-old Navarro was reportedly the only witness by his mother's ex-boyfriend. Navarro had to face the killer in court after the man was apprehended years later.
For me, it's always been about chasing the demons, you know. It's much easier for me to therapeutically tell you in front of 5, 6, 7, 8,000 people as opposed to one-on-one.
There was literally 5 pounds of cocaine, 3 pounds of heroin, all the booze you wanted, all the strippers and whores you wanted. And they're all looking for guys in bands. But Val Kilmer was there. Was he really? Yeah. He gave me a fossil, like a billion-year-old plant. He's just into being Jim Morrison. I think he is Jim Morrison.
Today I'm watching live MTV, and what do they say?
You saw it?
Yeah, they say Dave Navarro of Jane's Addiction and Red Hot Chili Peppers left an interesting message for Fiona Apple in her dressing room.
Apparently ended up in the New York Post.
Fiona Apple, on the other hand. Is that true what happened at the show, dude, what you did?
What? What?
Yeah. You bad boy. You'd have scared the shit out of her if you'd have seen it.
We want to respond to the live comments and the news all over the world about this.
This was my response to Fiona, if perhaps she's angry that I put blood all over her room, because apparently she's very angry. I didn't really have the time to come up with an entire song that flowed through my heart. So I simply chose to bear what it is that literally flows through my heart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just feel like everyone's distracted, and I think that people are making certain lifestyle choices that are making it less fun. less fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a kid.
Right.
More or less, he might be talking about drug use. And from time to time, you know, drug use is going to affect a performance, let's say, or, you know, the way we play, or even the fun of it all.
Because you're back home?
No, maybe that has something to do with it psychologically or something.
I gotta understand that Flea comes from a background in which he's lost a lot of people in his life, very important people in his life, to certain types of behavior. And because of that, I respect how he feels.
You know, imagine if you went on a trip with a girlfriend for 6 weeks. All the different changes you go through. So you're going out with 3 or 4 girlfriends.
I think maybe everything can happen all at the same time that everybody wishes for. We're all a nice family, you know, but it's complicated. You can understand that. We've talked about it. There's a lot of complications. There's a lot of people's hearts to consider, where people want to be.
It's kind of cowpunk stuff kind of stuff.
To be given attention is an awesome undertaking. What do you do with that? Do you act like a fool and show everybody this is what you do and you get attention?
Oh, really?
Or do you say, let's play some music and make people dance, which makes them high, so that they don't need to shoot themselves up. Let's make them laugh, so that they don't need to hang themselves.
Perry's great because he wants to eventually try to heal the world, which I'm all for. Sometimes there are things that go on in my life they simply can't articulate. You know, I'm not a singer. This is the first time the four of us had played since a couple nights before I had an OD experience. Probably one of the most terrifying experiences. I felt myself going out. She grabbed me and like had me by the shoulders, you know? I was shaking. My eyes were going different ways.
Baby, your eyes are so scary. Your eyes are so scary.
My heart was going 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I thought I was gonna fucking die. And I remember saying to her, don't let me go, don't let me go, don't let me go.
Your right eye was just floating off to the right like it was going to another part of your brain. It was
I'm sorry I scared you. I'm sorry that I betrayed you.
And I stared as hard as I could into her eyes. She had these big, beautiful eyes. And I saw so much strength and love in those eyes that I found the strength through those eyes to pull through it. And so you hung in there like a trooper and trusted me. And since then, I lied to you a couple of times. And I haven't been able to be intimate with you because of my drug use. No, but what I'm saying is that when I pull it all together and be like the guy who's responsible and nurturing and caring and attentive,
right.
That's the day you're gonna leave me.
No, that's not true.
That's how women work.
People don't know very much about the Jewish religion, and I'm really happy to let all the people know that people that are just wise men in our religion, they like to get, loose. If we're made in God's image, God really loves to have sex. Our sexuality is shamefully behind. What we do sexually, how we accept each other sexually is shameful. Like masking ladies so that, no one gets a good peek is pretty pathetic. And I think that the Jews should have children with all races, and because the only way I can see to have peace is not through diplomacy. It only can come if we have one that is of both, a being of both. greatest space travel is harnessed from sexual energy. If we only had respect, and if we only knew how to use that sexual energy, we would be free to move about like the people in Atlantis.
I think you show that you are ahead of your time.
It's like in the other, old days, you get really tight and knit, and then you unknit a little bit.
I mean, the tour's gonna end soon, and I've been on a lot of tours. This was a special one because it was Jane's Addiction. It was something brand new for me. There was times when it was like the most meaningful, poignant thing I've ever done. There was times when it was just frustrating.
Like you got 4 guys on the road for 6 weeks, Sooner or later, something's gonna bum somebody out.
By the 6th week, a lot of great memories, and a lot of funnies, but a lot of sour, weird, stuff.
Well, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled they're attending. And not because I don't like playing with the band, and not because I don't love the music. Believe me, I love the music.
It's more like we all know it's the end of the tour, and everybody's kind of frazzled.
My head at London.
Take care of yourself and others' well-being. That's my guideline. That's what I do. I take care of myself a little better now, and I make sure that I look at everyone as potential angels. They're angels.
That's what you're trying to do, right? To bring the forces together.
My ultimate goal is I want to be a part of the Jubilee, because the Jubilee is when we can live around and amongst God. God will live with us. Peace for 1,000 years. And I just want to be part of the architecture.
But that's awesome. You read Zora in the shows? Wow.
I don't read it out loud verbatim.
If I get scared, if I'm too scared, I've actually walked from one room right into the next, and I've sung this song of love. I've sung it. It's gone like this. Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hey, Mr. 1, 2,
I believe that great races are those that are most capable of loving.
Last week in Vegas, we all 4 sat down and moved through some really, really intense therapeutic discussions that none of us ever had. Misunderstandings that tore up the band that no one ever talked about because we weren't mature enough to talk about, or we weren't sober enough to talk about.
2 days ago, I was saying I hate it, I want it to end, and I never want to do it again. And today I'm saying most of it was really great. Tonight was one of the funnest shows I've ever played.
That was a true Jane's Addiction tour, in the sense that you can't expect every show to go great, and you can't expect every experience to be a number one. It's going to be some tripped out stuff going on.
Look, these are the cookies this girl made.
A Dave Navarro cookie.
No, I'll tell you how I'd like to be remembered. Blue. Why blue? Because when they paint pictures of Krishna, his face is blue. When your heart opens up the most, when you listen to music, it's always out of the blues. When Picasso had his greatest period, it was his blue period. And because the colors of Israel are white and blue.
I'm everybody's slave. I made you my slave. Well, you said this I'd do for you. If it would help to give the world back what it gave, then I would.
Okay, I understand your position. I'm not angry at you, and please don't take it that way, but I have many things I need to do. And my girlfriend just got here, and you know what that means. if I'm sitting here going, well, it could have been better, we could have made more money, we could have had more of this, more of that, more, what you're essentially saying is, I want more, as opposed to just appreciation of what you have, and this has just been a beautiful thing.
Past tours, I'd gotten to the point of, like, why am I alive? Why do I care about even being alive? Like that, just really bleak. And I didn't get that way on this tour.
And I've been surrounded by a bunch of freaks ever since I joined the music world. Everybody had their own support system. But when you're on tour for so long, it's just, you know, you become a different kind of family. You rely on each other. There's a traveling aura. It's a huge, good karma machine moving around. Yeah, definitely. And that's interesting to be part of that one piece of the puzzle of that. And it was quite an experience, man. We made some good friends, had some great parties, made people happy, hopefully, spread some love.